I literally haven't made a video in such a long time. This is my part 2 to my Ireland vlog. I think there's going to end up being a part 3. Not sure how much I'm going to be able to put into this video, but during this video I was really bad with continuity and stuff like that, so I figured I would try it kind of like this, where I kind of like interject and let you guys know what's happening in the video. So the way that we are starting out this video is I went to a store with my little sisters and one of their friends, and they were trying on shoes and just being like the biggest little weirdos in the whole wide world, and I thought it was really cute, so I want to share it with you guys.
Hi.
We're in a store, and the girls have decided to put on every single pair of shoes. Okay, here we go.
Linda, look. I gotta get look at my feet. Let me try these. Look! Linda, they fit me, look! These are too small. Let's do a catwalk.
Okay, go do a catwalk.
Hey, I'm going first. Don't move. Hey, because we all have to have a pair of shoes on.
Alright, go on.
No, wait, you go first. I go first.
Such hams. Literally, they're the definition of hams. So after that, a couple of days later, I went to Dublin to see my dad and where he works. While I was there, I got to check out kind of his workplace, which was insane. Literally, they have free stuff for days. It was really cool and kind of made me feel like I should switch my line of work to be able to work in an office like that. And then after that, I went shopping and we went to dinner. So here is that. I'm at my dad's work right now, and this place is fancy. Look, this thing, for instance, chilled water and boiling water, right? So you just go, how do you do it? There, and it's chilled water. And if you press the other one, it's straight up boiling. No, I'm gonna pour that out because it's disgusting. There was something else in there earlier. They've also got a machine over there that makes instant like drinks. It's like $11,000. Oh, I'm making a mess. Ah, there we go. It's like $11,000 machine, and it can make like instant hot chocolate. It's really good too. Like espressos, cappuccinos, like I need one of those in my house, please. And they've got ping pong and a flat screen TV. It's fancy. It's fancy. And now my dad just walked in.
Sorry.
I'm talking about how fancy it is. Were you burping?
You have 2 microwaves.
Yeah. 2 microwaves. And a griller. Oh, and they've got food. All the food you want. They've got breakfast. I would like to work here, please. I'm abandoning my other career. Oh, check this out.
You have ice creams.
Ice creams. Oh, and they can make, what are those called? Popsicles in those?
Yeah.
I have that in America. That's from IKEA. Oh, check that out.
And
oh.
we have... Stand off.
I'm sorry. They've got Prosecco down here.
Yeah, that as well.
And they've got chilled beers in the refrigerator over there. What is this place? And it's all free.
What's this? Red wine.
They've got red wine.
There's red wine in the fridge. That's silly. Oh, I've got white wine as well. Muscatel, that's a... I don't know why, that's a... Stella Muscatel. It's a... dessert.
Well, there is a cake down here. I found a cake down here as well. It's a flake cake from Cadbury.
It must be somebody's birthday tomorrow.
They're getting ready. They're getting ready. I think I'm recording the other side, but I'm actually recording myself, so they're like stopping while I take my picture. That was awkward. But yeah, no, I'm in Dublin. I'm on, what's the name of the street? Grafton Street, which is like one of the main shopping places in Dublin. Everyone's like tucking their heads in front of me. There's a huge street. And so everyone's just like stopping and ducking while I'm taking the picture of the buildings, which is not good. I got this hat today, and I went shopping a little bit. And now I'm just walking around. I think we're gonna go get dinner, and yeah. This is St. Stephen's Green. Ooh, it's very sunny today. Dad's walking around the other way so he doesn't get caught in the camera.
It's my shadow there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me.
It's really pretty today. It's super sunny. They've got flowers everywhere.
What is this? Oh,
What?
That's a yellow thing there.
Oh, that's a sun. We're at the restaurant, and well, it's more of a bar, isn't it? This is a bar, right? You can't even hear me. It's so loud in here. But I got bangers and mash. So I've got bangers and mash, and that, and that. Whatever that is.
That's a porter.
Porter, which is. And he got. What did you get?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, and the same thing. So we're gonna eat up our traditional food in the bar. Hey guys, well, I guess it's not the morning anymore, it's the afternoon. I am here at Trinity College. Today I am going to see the Book of Kells. I just bought my ticket, so it's officially happening. And I'm also taking a tour of Trinity College, which should be fun. It's a very touristy thing, I think, but I figured it was €4 more, so it couldn't hurt. And maybe I'll learn some history. I am a huge history person, so yeah, it's super rainy outside today, so I'm wearing a hat to kind of, the tour is starting. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat today so I don't get rained on, and I don't want to carry an umbrella. Yeah, off we go to the tour. Everyone's leaving, I gotta go. Front square at Trinity. This is the campanile that they have. Let's see, there's all the philosophers are up here, and then those are the 4 cornerstones. There's 4, one on each corner, of basically what the university represents, and the main studies. And then that's the dining hall. That is the campus church, and then this is where they take their examinations. And then this front part over here, they're doing construction in the front here, but this front building is where they built the first building at Trinity, like in the 1700s, I think. And that's where people live now. It's really cool. So that's what it looks like. And then that's the lawn. And then that building over there is where some of the scholars live, which I think is pretty solid. I think this is gorgeous. I don't know why my school doesn't look like this. What the heck? Awkward, because as I was recording that, the guy that was my tour guide walked by, and I was like saying all the things that I learned on the tour that I wasn't supposed to record. And then I was saying, and he walked by, and I was just like, I forgot everything. I don't know anything anymore, and I just went brain dead. Ah, oops. Hey guys, so I'm outside again. I'm standing outside of the Book of Kells. The tour was really cool, so was the exhibit, but they wouldn't let me film inside or take pictures really. So I didn't really get much, but it was really cool. It talked a lot about the different ways that the Book of Kells was written and about the history of Trinity, and like they used all these different colors, and it was so much harder back then because like they didn't have like the access to color that we do now, so they had to like crush beetles, and apparently the monks only liked the color that like pregnant beetles gave off, and they had to get them from like the Mediterranean. And then remember, they wrote this in Ireland, so they had to like go through the little thing and like pick out all the pregnant beetles, and like if they weren't pregnant, like they didn't want to use them. It was really funny. That was super cool. It's just so intricate, and like it was so much harder back then for them to make that stuff, you know? So it was really cool. And then the Great Hall, which is up there on the 2nd floor, is gorgeous, and I got some pictures in there. So many books. If you live in Ireland or the UK, you're entitled, if you're a student, to any book ever published in those countries. So they've got like, those are the oldest books they have up in that library, and it looks like the Harry Potter movies or something. It's gorgeous, and there's like multiple stories of books. It's so cool. So that was a really cool experience, although they like kicked me out because I was there till the very end. I didn't know that they were closing so soon, so I had to like rush through, and I didn't get to read a lot of the signs. And I'm one of those people that like reads all the signs in the museums, because otherwise I feel like I'm missing out on something. And, like, I paid to be in here, so I might as well get all the information. And I think it's really fun. Yeah, so that's what I did inside of that building, and now I have no clue what I'm going to go do, so I'm going to go, well, maybe I'll go to Starbucks. Yeah, maybe I'll go to Starbucks and get some coffee and connect to the Wi-Fi, because I don't have Wi-Fi here. Although the milk in the coffee here tastes really funny. I think it's just because it's different from like American milk. It's processed differently. Because when I lived in Holland, I used to be able to drink milk, and then when I moved to America, I stopped being able to. Because of like lactose differences, or I don't even know why. But the milk here tastes different, so obviously there's some sort of reason for it. I'm rambling. Okay, I'm gonna go find Starbucks. So after Trinity, my dad and I went out to dinner at a pub, and the pub had the coolest music. It was all traditional Irish music, and so I just wanted to include a little bit of it because it was like one of the highlights of my trip, and I thought maybe you guys would like to hear some of the traditional Irish music. So here is that. For this video. My next video, part 3, which I did end up having a part 3, is about kind of going on vacation to the countryside of Ireland. We went on this boat and it was really cool, and then we got stuck on the boat and then that wasn't so cool anymore. And then after that I also went to St. Patrick's Cathedral, so that's all going to be in the next part of this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye!